My name is Jen Rawson, and I will be your chairperson this morning. I'm a board member of Spiritualist Desert Church, a co-chair of the pastoral committee, and I am also an NSAC ordained minister. Joining us today will be the Reverend Cosie Allen, who will be delivering our sermon and spirit greetings, and Louise Barkdale will be leading us in a guided healing meditation. Lynn Collier and Alice Robertson are our Zoom moderators for this morning. If you will please join me now, we'll open our service with an invocation. Infinite intelligence, we give thanks for this day and this time that we can share with one another. We welcome the opportunity to share in sacred fellowship. May our hearts and our minds be open and awakened, and may our speaker and message bearer be inspired, bringing us guidance from the higher realms to assist us in our growth and our spiritual evolution. In love, light, and truth, amen. Spiritualist Desert Church is a chartered member of the National Spiritualist Association of Churches, which is headquartered in Lilydale, New York. And our NSAC Spiritualist Manual provides us with the definitions of our religion. I would like to share these definitions of spiritualism and being a spiritualist with you now. Spiritualism is the science, philosophy, and religion of continuous life based upon the demonstrated fact of communication by means of mediumship with those who live in the spirit world. Spiritualism is a science because it investigates, analyzes, and classifies facts and manifestations demonstrated from the spirit side of life. Spiritualism is a philosophy because it studies the laws of nature, both on the seen and unseen sides of life, and bases its conclusions upon present observed facts. It accepts statements of observed facts of past ages and conclusions drawn therefrom, when sustained by reason and by results of observed facts of the present day. Spiritualism is a religion because it strives to understand and to comply with the physical, mental, and spiritual laws of nature, which are the laws of God. A spiritualist is one who believes, as the basis of his or her religion, in the communication between this and the spirit world by means of mediumship, and who endeavors to mold his or her character and conduct in accordance with the highest teaching derived from such communication. As spiritualists, we don't have any dogmas or creeds, but we do have 9 principles that we strive to live by. Please join me now in declaring these principles. We believe in infinite intelligence. We believe that the phenomena of nature, both physical and spiritual, are the expression of infinite intelligence. We affirm that a correct understanding of such expression and living in accordance therewith constitute true religion. We affirm that the existence and personal identity of the individual continue after the change called death. We affirm that communication with the so-called dead is a fact scientifically proven by the phenomena of spiritualism. We believe that the highest morality is contained in the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. We affirm the moral responsibility of individuals and that we make our own happiness or unhappiness as we obey or disobey nature's physical and spiritual laws. We affirm that the doorway to reformation is never closed against any soul here or hereafter. We affirm that the precepts of prophecy and healing are divine attributes proven through mediumship. Excellent. It's now my pleasure to introduce our speaker for today, the Reverend Cosie Allen. Cosie is an ordained minister, certified medium, commissioned healer, and national spiritualist teacher. She holds the office of Vice President on the NSAC Board of Directors and is the pastor of the Golden Rule Spiritualist Church in Charlevoix, Michigan. Cosie is a valued mentor and a friend to all of us here at Spiritualist Desert Church. Please join me in welcoming the Reverend Cosie Allen to our platform.
How is everyone today? You all look fabulous. It was wonderful to chat with you earlier. And I was mentioning to Alice last night, although I did this sermon for Hydesville Day, which I didn't know I was going to do until a couple weeks before, this is the first church service that I've served since this all began. And you all know I play guitar and sing. Sometimes not all that good. And I hope you're all smiling. I know some of you are, but I'm taking my glasses off. So if you don't smile after this, I won't be able to see it. Oh, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that brought new hope to me. Once I was lost, but now I found. I was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I believe. Through many dangers, toils and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we know last days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing Oh, how sweet the sound that brought new hope to me. Once I was lost, oh, but now I found. I was blind, but now I can see. We have all walked in darkness at one time or many times in our lives. We have all walked through storms in our life, and we have all come through the storms, whether they've been tornadoes, hurricane, tsunami storms, we have come through them. And it is through the understanding of the great infinite intelligence that dwells, that spark of the infinite intelligence that dwells within each and every one of us, that gives us the strength to go forward in our existence here in the physical world. And I say to you this day, my friends, be not concerned about yesterday. Be not concerned about the trials and tribulations and the storms that you have forged through and come to the light of your soul and your spirit, and that spark of infinite intelligence that dwells within you. Praise yourself for the strength that has brought you forward through your dark days. And remember the understanding that has brought you to this moment in this time, in this existence of life. My friends, it does not matter what about your trials and tribulations. What matters about the trials and tribulations is that they have dissipated in your life, that you keep them away from your today. And as you go forward through this day with the strength that you have received, from your understanding of the trials and tribulations, bring that knowledge, those lessons forward into your everyday world, knowing that those are gone. You have broke the shackles. You have release yourself from the weight that sometimes has enveloped you around your shoulders. You have freed yourself from the bondage of your inner trials and tribulations. Release them as you go forward in this existence, with the greater understanding that the spark of the divinity dwells within all of us, my friends. And you decide how strong your light will be to help you go forward in this existence with the understanding that your friends and your loved ones, your guides and your teachers are there to help you on your journey forward. With each breath you take, my friends, you build your home in the spirit world. Oh, that's close. Thank you. As you walk forward in the rest of this day, know that within this day you have the opportunity for all things that you choose to bring forward in your life. The desires of a future, if you're blessed with another day. The strength of the vibration that you build to put you in better heights, to be in tune with those from the spirit world. The attraction, the law of attraction that envelops you each and every moment of your day, that decides the life that you will live here in this earthly existence, my friends. Whether you live here in this physical experience, spiritually within a marble mansion, or a tent of straw, you are the builder, my friends. You are the builder, my friends. It is the law. With the understanding that you have, with knowing that you will be remembered for your words, your actions, and your deeds. You decide how your life will be lived each and every day, each and every moment. And when you lay your head on your pillow each night, my friends, give thanks to God and Spirit and those that have touched your life in the physical world. Give thanks for the gifts that they have given you, the gifts of love, unconditional love of infinite intelligence, that spark of the divinity that dwells within everyone that you touch every day. Know that their strength, their understanding will help you on your pathway the rest of this day. Give thanks at night for all the gifts that you have received, my friends. The gift of tears that you have been able to shed, the gift of strength that you have been able to share, and the gift of, again, the unconditional love with the knowledge that infinite intelligence dwells within us all. So when we light that spark of the divinity that dwells within us, we will share that with the world. And there, my friends, you will find your universal peace, your universal understanding of a life itself as you go forward. God bless each and every one as you traverse this world together, as you see a new sunrise and a new sunset. Know that it is a gift that's been given to you to build your physical life, your physical world, and through your words, your actions, your deeds will command what tomorrow will bring to you another gift if you're blessed to have that.
God bless you, each and every one, this day.
Thank you, Cosie, for those inspiring words from Spirit. This is the time we set aside in our service for our love offering and our announcements. If you would please join me in our offertory prayer. Infinite intelligence, as we accept these gifts given freely out of love and dedication, we give thanks for our continued abundance, both material and spiritual. We ask a blessing on the givers that they may be rewarded many times for their selfless generosity. In the same spirit, we dedicate the use of these gifts for only the highest and best, and will use them wisely for the benefit of this church and for all of humanity. Amen. We continue to accept love donations by cash or check to the address on your screen. In addition, we have PayPal available through our website, or there is a link posted in the chat as well. Annual membership dues may be paid via any of these methods as well. And we sincerely want to thank you for your continued support of Spiritualist Desert Church. As you know, our physical building has been closed for over a year now and is still closed due to the ongoing pandemic. Our board of directors and the pastoral committee have remained active, and we are all available if you have need of assistance. If you have any questions about spiritualism, or if you're interested in becoming a member, please reach out to us via any of the methods listed on the screen. Additionally, if you receive the weekly newsletter, there's contact information on the last page. And if you'd like to be added to our email list, you can also let us know that. If you're watching the recording of this Zoom service, and you can find all of our Zoom services for the last over a year on our YouTube channel. Simply search Spiritualist Desert Church and you'll find us. We also like to recognize visiting credentialed workers that we have with us at service. Today we have the Reverend Vicki Holman, and we have the Reverend Paula Molino, and we also have the Reverends Brad and Betty Goslin with us today. Next week, our speaker will be the Reverend Paula Molino, and we look forward to that. We're now going to move into the healing portion of our service, and we would like to invite you to join us in a healing meditation led by the secretary of our board and co-chair of our pastoral committee, Louise Bartol. Now, if you'll please join me in the prayer for spiritualist healing. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask this great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and power of God. Amen. And now Louise will lead our guided meditation.
Hello, everyone. I too would like to welcome all those who have chosen to be here today in the physical, as well as all those in spirit that come in and support us and love us and guide us. For the next few moments, there's nowhere else you need to be. There's nothing else that you need to do. So get into a comfortable seated position, feet on the floor if possible, and just begin by focusing on your breath. Breathe in deeply, exhale fully, and this will start us on our way. As you inhale, breathe in deeply. Consciously focus on that breath, filling your lungs all the way to your diaphragm. And as you exhale, exhale fully, releasing the cares of the day, releasing any negativity. As you inhale, think positively, bringing in the good, and exhaling, letting go of all the weights of the day. So again, focusing on this breath, we're going to raise our vibration. We're going to raise ourselves up to where we can connect with spirit and that loving, healing energy that recharges us and renews us physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And now focusing on ourselves. As we rise up, we're going to leave our physical body behind a little bit. We're going to raise our consciousness. And as that consciousness rises, you can look up. And before you, there's a mountain. And we're going to ascend that mountain. And it won't take long. But just begin to, again, with your spirit self, get up out of that chair and just begin to climb that mountain. We're not limited by our physical body at this moment in time. There are no aches and pains. There is nothing to prevent us from climbing this mountain. The weather is perfect. But with each and every step, you can feel yourself rising up. You can feel your vibration increasing. It's just like literally when you climb a mountain, you go up into a higher altitude. You're actually raising yourself up. With that higher altitude, you're not limited. Gravity gets lighter. So continuing to climb, getting to the top of that mountain, just a few more steps and you'll be at the top of that mountain. And now the wondrous thing is as you look around, because you're standing at the very top of that mountain, as you look around, you will see lots of other mountaintops. And all of us here, you can see each other. But there's a lot more mountaintops out there too. There are other family and friends out there. Those in the physical and those in spirit. And because we are all in this higher altitude, we have a connection. We can see each other, but we can also feel each other. Reach out with your mind. Reach out with your heart. Feel those connections with each other. And those connections bring healing into us at the same time that we're sending healing out to each other. It is all a giant connection. We are all connected, and we give and we take the healing as it's needed. Some of you can almost feel an electric energy that passes back and forth. Others of you will feel it in your chest as your heart expands, so filled with the emotion and the love of this beautiful connection with each other, with spirit, and with that healing energy, which is mostly love, which is the strongest emotion out there to help us and sustain us. Take a couple of more breaths in, enjoying this feeling, holding on to this feeling as we prepare to come back to ourselves. Give a little wave to each other and start your descent. Walking back down the mountain, carefully, easily. Descending back to our everyday life. Feeling the gravity kick back into yourself. Readjusting our vibration. Settling back into our physical body. Refreshed. Renewed. Carrying that love with us. Gently starting to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, totally connecting back in with your physical self. And as you're ready, gently opening your eyes. And again, focusing on your breath, breathing in deeply. Once again, fully connected with your body. Ready for the rest of the day, the rest of the week. Refreshed, vibrant, ready to enjoy each other, ready for the week. God bless.
Thank you, Louise. We continue to maintain our healing list and send out absent healing prayers on a daily basis. If you wish to add someone to that list, please send us an email request with their first name only, please. And also don't forget to put your pets on there as well if needed. We're now going to move into the message portion of our service. By definition, a medium is one whose organism is sensitive to vibrations from the spirit world and through whose intelligences in that world are able to convey messages and produce the phenomena of spiritualism. A medium proves the continuity of life through evidence provided by spirit. Please understand that all mediums are psychic, but not all psychics are mediums. A psychic reads your energy. A medium brings through someone who lived here on this earth plane. It's also important to know that a medium is not a medical doctor and therefore cannot and will not diagnose or prescribe. Also, remember that although we record our service for YouTube, we do not post the message portion of the service on that platform. It's edited out by our video editor. As our service comes to a close, please remain on afterwards if you'd like to for a virtual fellowship where we can unmute everybody's microphones and everybody can chat with each other. And we'll close our service now and invite the Reverend Cosie Allen to conclude with our benediction.
Let us lift our hearts in prayer. Infinite intelligence, we do give thanks for this day that's been given to us. We ask that each and every one be guided, guarded, and protected on their pathway, wherever that pathway may lead them, and that we meet together, one with the other, for our next moment in time here in the physical world, in this service. God bless and thank you. Amen.
Thank you, Cosie. Thank you for joining us today. Please remain on Zoom and have a good week, everybody. Happy Sunday.